Okay. Okay, so we will start our recording now. Okay, so pag sinabi po natin graphing rational functions, we will not literally graph rational functions. Instead, we will be having the points or the concepts of graphing rational functions. Okay, hindi na po tayo mag-graph class dito kasi I believe that ano ba, it takes time actually. Parang kumakain siya ng time. And at the same time, I believe nagagraph din kayo sa calculus. Though I know, iba rin naman yung klaseng graphing na meron kayo sa calculus or sa pre-cal nyo. But same concept din naman kung paano mag-graph. And I know that you get used to graphing since grade 8, if I'm not mistaken. So, yun. Sa Gen Math, wala muna tayong graphing. But the concept was still there. Okay? Ayan. Para hindi na madaming ginagawa natin, di ba? Puro solving lang tayo. Wag na tayo mag-graph-graph. Ganun. Okay. So, sige. When we are having, or when we graph rational functions, we need to check this important jargons that we have in graphing. So we have two. We have the intercepts and the asymptotes. So first, we will go through the intercepts first. So before we have our discussion regarding intercepts, do you have any idea when we hear the word intercept? Anyone from the class? Baka may idea kayo when we say intercept. Na-encounter na ba si intercept ng junior high? Ay, mukhang wala Okay. Yes, Carissa.
There's a point that intersect to y-axis or y-axis.
Okay, so thank you, Carissa. Actually, that's correct. Okay, so what is intercept? Ayan. An intercept or the intercepts of the graph of a rational function are the points of the intersection of its graph and an axis. So when we graph, di ba, when we graph, we have the curve, the line, and so on. When we plot that in the Cartesian plane. So the point in which the graph crosses or touches any of the axes, it can be the x-axis or the y-axis. Yung point po kung saan sila nag-intersect or nag-cross is what do we call the intercepts. Okay? So as I've said earlier, we have two kinds of intercepts based on which axis they touch. So we have the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Okay, so if the graph touches the x-axis, it is the x-intercept. And if you were familiar with zeros, diba, you are finding zeros when you were in grade 10, if I'm not mistaken, or grade 9. Anong grade ba? Grade 10 ba? Anyway, yun, basta may zeros. Kapag hinanap natin class yung zeros ng isang function, yun na rin po actually yung kanyang x-intercept. Okay, so paano hinahanap si x-intercept when we have rational function? Since a rational function has a numerator and a denominator, when we equate the numerator to 0, the resulting answer is the x-intercept and the 0. Okay, so yun po siya. Kapag hinanap natin yung 0 or when we equate the numerator to 0, yun po yung x-intercept. But meron tayong condition dito. Dapat yung function po natin is simplified. Okay? Yung wala ng common factor yung numerator and denominator kasi ika-cancel natin and so dapat simplified before we evaluate or equate the numerator to 0. Okay? Don't worry, later on class we will cite examples for or in finding x-intercept. And x-intercept actually class is denoted by letter A. Pag meron tayong A, ibig sabihin yung point na yon in x-axis, doon nag-cross or nag-touch yung ating graph. Okay? Ayan. So, how about y-intercept? Y-intercept is denoted by letter B. Di ba? Kung matatandaan nyo class, meron tayong point slope formula, di ba? Y is equals to y is equal to mx plus b wherein m stands for the slope, natandaan, And B stands for the y-intercept. Di ba? Natandaan? Ayan. So, kung y-intercept yung D, therefore, yung A natin is x-intercept. Ayan siya. So, ngayon, class, paano hinahanap si y-intercept? If the graph touches the y-axis, it is the y-intercept. Kung may graph, paano kung wala tayong graph? Paano natin hahanapin yung y-intercept? Kapag may y-intercept, kapag siya ay nag-exist, it occurs at r of 0, wherein r is the function, r of x is the function, and 0 is the value of x. So, ibig sabihin po, to find the y-intercept, we need to substitute x with 0. And then the resulting answer would be our y-intercept. Ayan. Maliwanag ba, class? I know hindi pa gaano. Kaya, gagawa tayo ng examples. Ay, wait lang, class, ha. Mang-away muna ako ng aso. Okay, ayan. Okay. So, sige, examples tayo, class. I have here 3 examples. Ayan. Ay, sorry. Okay. So, we have here 3 examples. Let's go through each example. So, we have first example here. So, r of x is equal to 5x squared minus 20 all over x plus 3. Okay, so first, we will find for the x-intercept. But bago tayo mag-proceed sa x-intercept, i-make sure muna natin na ang r of x is in its simplified form. Simplified form. Ayan. Sa tingin niyo ba, may pwede pang i-cancel kay 5x squared over 20 over x plus 3? Ay, sorry. 5x squared minus 20 rather over x plus 3? Meron pa ba silang common factor? May pwede bang i-cancel? Ay, sorry. Meron kaya wala? Ay, wala akong student. Magtawag kaya ako.
Wala po, sir.
None,
Okay.
sir.
Wala.
po, sir.
Di ba wala? Kasi wala namang common factor si 5x squared minus 20 and x plus 3, right? So, wala silang, tawag dito, common factor. Okay, so pag wala common factor, si 5x squared minus 20 and x plus 3, therefore, it is the simplified version of the function. Now, we can simply go to finding the intercepts. Okay? So, una nating hahanapin is si x-intercept. O sige, paano na nga daw hanapin si x-intercept? Sino nakaka-recall? Yes, Ana.
Sir, equate the numerator to 0 po.
Okay, very good. So, equate natin yung numerator to 0, which is, ano yung numerator? 5x squared minus 20. 20, ayan, yan yung numerator, and then equals 0. Kasi we need to equate that numerator to 0. So, simplify. So, we have 5x squared is equal to 20. Simplify further, divide both sides by 5. We have x squared equals 4. Di na kasha. Dito na lang. Okay. And then, ayan. Tawag dito, square root both sides. So, square root natin sila both sides. So, cancel yung squared and square root. So, square root ng 4 is 2. So, yung x natin is positive, negative 2. Okay? Positive, negative 2 kasi class, di ba? Pag in-square natin si negative 2, 4 din naman. So, positive, negative. Ngayon, class, ang x-intercept natin is A, positive 2, and negative 2. Dalawa. A is 2 and A is negative 2. Or pwede rin A is equal to positive, negative 2. Ibig sabihin, class, ang ating graph for R of X would intersect ano ba? 2, 0 and negative 2, 0. Ibig sabihin, class, pag nag-graph tayo, tatama yung graph natin sa 2, 0 and negative 2, 0. Ayan siya. Okay, mamaya i-check natin pag nag-ano tayo. How about y-intercept? Sige. Paano na nga kunin yung y-intercept, class? Sino nakaka-recall? Yes, JP. Sorry,
Plug
JP.
0
Ayan.
in,
Yes, ulit,
plug
sorry.
0 in 4x and solve for y.
Okay. So,
Plug in 4x, 0, sir.
okay. So, thank you, JP. Actually, that's correct. But, ayan, para madali, simply substitute x with 0. Ayan. Thank you, JP. Ayan. So, r of x is equal to 5x squared minus 20 all over x plus 3. So substitute substitute x with 0. That would be r of 0 is equal to 5 times 0 squared minus 20 all over 0 plus 3. O, alam nating 0 na yan kasi 0 squared is 0 times 5 is 0. O, 0 itself is 0. So ano yung natira? So we have negative 20 over 3. So that is our B. Diretso na agad. Ay, sorry. Oh no. Takpan yung answer natin. Ayan. So the answer is, ayan, negative 20 over 3. Ibig sabihin, yung graph natin class is tatama sa 0, negative 20 over 3. Ayan. Sige. Ngayon class, tandaan nyo yung ating intercepts ha. So we have x-intercept 2, negative 2 and yung b natin is negative 20 over 3. O sige. Ngayon class, let's check kung paano nga ba nagagamit yung intercept na yan. Sir, bakit nga ba importante yan? Ayan. Nakikita niyo ba class yung Cartesian plane natin?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes
Yes,
po,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Sige, delete ko lang itong mga nakalagay kanina. Okay, so lagay ko yung function natin. So we have 5x squared minus 20 over x plus 3. Okay. Kung papansin ninyo, class, ayan, zoom in natin ng slide. Ito yung graph ng 5x squared minus 20 over x plus 3. Titignan natin na. Lalagyan ko ng point. Ayan. Okay. Ay, oh no. Ayan. Okay, kung papansin ninyo, class, sa anong intercepts natin kanina? X-intercept. We have 2 and negative 2. Kaya kung papansin ninyo, class, sa x-axis natin, yung x-intercept natin na negative 2 and 2 is nandoon. Kasi nga, the x-intercept is the point in which the graph and the x-axis intersects. Kaya yung negative 2 and 2 is our intersection sa axis. Kaya 'di ba 0, 2 ay 2, 0 and negative 2, 0, yun kasi yung ating x-intercept. While yung negative 20 over 3, when we convert that to decimal, that is negative 6.6666777. Ay, 66667. Ayan. Okay. So, ayan po siya. So, doon naman napunta yung ating intersect. Y-intercept. Ay, intercept, sorry. Y-intercept. Okay? So, yan siya. Sir, bakit importante, sir, na may intercept? Actually, class, when we go to graphing, importante na makita natin kung saan yung x and y intercept. Kasi siya yung tutulong sa atin kung paano mag-graph. That is how important x and y intercept is. Okay? Aside from that, madali nating malaman yung formula kapag meron tayong intercepts. That's the reason why, di ba, ginagamit natin minsan kapag linear point slope form, pag linear equation, di ba? Kasi nga, yung b doon, yung y-intercept doon is very important to determine what is the equation for the given points or given, points nga and slope. So, yun siya. Okay? Sige, balik tayo dito sa ating presentation. Tanungin ko kayo, class. Marunong na magkuha ng intercepts?
Opo, sir.
Okay, may question, class, dito sa pagkuha ng x-intercept and y-intercept.
None, sir.
None po, sir.
O, sige.
None,
O, paano,
sir.
sige, review tayo ulit. Paano kunin ng x-intercept na nga?
Equate po, sir, yung
Equate to
numerator
zero,
to 0 po.
Okay, pero before we equate, anong kailangan nating i-consider muna?
Dapat po, sir, simplified form po.
Very good. How about our y-intercept? Paano kunin si y-intercept?
Substitute the 0 in x.
Okay, very good. Substitute x with 0 or substitute 0 to our x's. Okay? So very good. Ibig sabihin kaya na. Okay, so let's have example number 2. Ito. So we have s of x is equal to 3 over 2x plus 3 all over 2x minus 4. Okay. So, ayan. So since marunong na rin pala kayo and naalala niyo kung paano kumuha ng x-intercept and y-intercept, ayan. Ngayon class, iaalaw ko kayo kung paano kumuha ng x-intercept and y-intercept. So I'll be giving you siguro 3 minutes to find the x-intercept and y-intercept. Bakit ko kayo hahayaan, class? Kasi mas madaling matuto kapag kayo mismo yung nakakakita kung ano yung ginagawa ninyo. Okay? So kung nagkamali man kayo, at least ma-check nyo kung saan part kayo nagkamali. Kung tumama man kayo, at least yun ay magiging routine ninyo ng paulit-ulit. Okay? So ayan po. Ngayon class, to give you the hint, walang makakancel dyan. Ayan na ha. Okay. So anong oras na ba? Naiwan ko yung phone ko sa loob ng bag. Okay. Sige. I'll be giving you 3 minutes to answer. Ayan. If you have questions, o type nyo muna sa chat box. Ayan. So, timer starts now. 3 minutes ha. X-intercept and Y-intercept.
Sir, excuse me. Are you there?
Yes, ayan. Okay. Sige. Lagpas na pala. Okay. Kasi sabi ko 2 o'clock, 2:01 na pala. Ay, 2:02 na nga. Okay, so let's check. Okay. So, okay, since this is already simplified, yeah, oo. So we have to find our x-intercept. So to find our x-intercept, ayan, di ba? Kunin daw si numerator. So we have 3/2x plus 3 equals 0. Simplify. So we have 3/2x equals -3. Okay, pwede namang diretso eh. Sige, diretsohin na lang natin. So we have 2/3, multiply both sides by the reciprocal of the numerical coefficient, which is 2/3 for 3/2. Yan. So cancel, 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 cancel. And then cancel, cancel. So anong natira? X is equal to -2. So this is our x-intercept. Kung yan yung x-intercept natin, a is equal to -2. Therefore, our graph will intersect at -2, 0. Pwedeng A na lang yung kunin yung class. Wag na yung ordered pair or coordinates. Okay? So, ayan. So, Y na po tayo, class. Okay, bakit Y equals? Y-intercept is, how to find Y-intercept? Substitute X with 0. Okay, S is equal, sige, kunin muna natin yung function. S of x is equal to 3/2x plus 3 all over 2x minus 4. Okay, substitute natin yung x with 0. So S of 0 is equal to 3/2 times 0 plus 3 all over 2 times 0 minus 4. So cancel na to agad kasi alam nating 0 yan. So S of 0 is equal to -3/4. So ibig sabihin, our B is -3/4. Wherein our point or our graph will intersect the y-axis at -3/4 over 0. And -3/4 0 or -3/4 comma 0. Ayan. Okay, sige, survey tayo.
Sir,
Yes,
baliktad.
yes.
Sir, baliktad po ata.
Ay, sorry.
0 po yung nauna.
Ay, oo nga, sorry. Y-intercept na pala tayo. Sorry. Ayan. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the answer would be -0, -3/4. Okay. Sige, survey tayo, class. Okay, pareho nakakuha ng intercepts, yung nakakuha ng dalawa, x-intercept and y-intercept, you react heart. Di ba may reaction dyan? O heart. Wait lang ha, may na, sabay-sabay. Tapos sa isa lang, either x-axis or x-intercept or y-intercept, ang i-react nyo naman is thumbs up. O sa mga wala nakuha, wag mo na mag-react. Okay, sige, game na ha. Ulit tayo. 1, 2, 3, go. Para makita ko. Okay. Ayan. In fairness, marami naka-heart. Okay. O yung iba mali. Parang nasa 20 lang yung nag-raise. Ayan. Late lang. O kung wala kayong makitang reaction dyan, pwede nyo namang i-chat. Ayun. Sige, question muna. Sa mga nagkamali, sino ba yun? Di ko nakita eh. Saan kayo nagkamali?
Sa Y, sir.
Sa y-intercept. Bakit? Sige, bakit?
-2, sir, yung gain substitute ko, nakalimutan ko.
Okay. How about the others? Okay. Pag substitute, laging 0 yan siya. Tandaan nyo ha, pag x-intercept equals 0. Pag y-intercept, 0 yung isa substitute. Ayan. Feeling ko yung iba nagkamali sa sa pag-evaluate. Ayan. O, tandaan ha, dapat ayusin niyo pag-evaluate kasi basic operations na to. Dapat we get used to it na, 'di ba? Ayan. Anyway, huwag kayong mag-alala class. I also have the burden when I was in high school kasi nga ang dami nating subject, 'di ba? College na rin naman ako nasanay na mag-solve-solve lagi kasi ikaw pa naman tadta rin ng math ng college, 'di ba? Anyway, ayun. Masanay rin kayo kasi marami kayong math ngayon. Meron pa kayong physics, ayan. Sige, let's proceed. Tinakot pala. Okay. Pero very good for those who got at least one. Kasi kahit paano you have the grasp learning, the grasp of what we have discussing today, and you have the learning. Or even though you don't have the learning for today, but I guess you used your prior knowledge of the topic. Ayan. Sige, let's proceed. Third example tayo. O, ito class, t of x is equal to x squared plus 3x minus 4 all over x squared minus 16. Ayan. Okay. So, ito class, basically, it's not yet simplified. Tama? Hindi pa siya simplified. So, anong gagawin natin? Since di pa siya simplified, i-simplify natin. Okay? So, kunin natin yung factors. Pwede kaya? O, let's try lang. Baka may makancel. So, sige. Factor natin yung x squared plus 3x minus 4. Okay. Possible ba ito makuha ng factors? Ano ang factors ng negative 4 na kapag pinag-add ay positive 3? Yes, Luis.
X plus 4 and x minus 1.
Okay, very good. So we have x plus 4 and x minus 1. Ay, hindi ako nakasulat, sorry. X plus 4 and x minus 1. How about yung factors naman ng negative, ng x squared minus 16? Di ba naalala nyo ito? Grade 8 lesson. Ano nga tatawag dito? Difference of two squares. Ay, may nag-raise na pala ng hand. Sino na una? Sige, Carissa na lang.
X plus 4 and X minus 4, sir.
Okay, x plus 4 and x minus 4. Okay. O, yan class. O, nakuha ko bakit x plus 4 and x minus 1. O, dapat alam nyo yan. Hindi ko na explain. Okay? Tapos, of course, itong pangalawa, pag difference of two squares yan siya, tignan nyo class kung perfect square ba yung sumunod. Kasi usually pag x squared, perfect square talaga yan. Kasi nga, quadratic. Pero yung 16, yung kasama niya, since wala tayong middle term, ayan, tignan nyo kung perfect square. Ang gagawin nyo lang kasi square root nyo silang pareho, and then plus minus lang yung operation. Ayan. May makakancel ba?
X plus 4, sir.
Okay, cancel to. So ano yung natira? X minus 1 and x minus 4. O madali na lang to class. Sige, I'll be giving you 2 minutes to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Okay? Sige, it's already 2:10 on my clock. Sige, bigyan ko 3 minutes na lang. So by 2:13, we will check your work. Okay? Tapos afterwards, we will survey ulit kung sino yung nakatama or hindi. So timer starts now. Okay, ayan. I'm back, housemates. Kagulat ba? Okay, wait lang ha. Saksak ko lang tong phone ko. Sige, let's check. Okay. So, ayan. Okay. So, let's find the x-intercept. So, paano kunin si x-intercept? Yun, kukunin lang natin yung numerator. Okay. Baka magtaka kayo class kung ano yung zero class dun sa assessment assessment number 3 ha. Ay katulad sinabi ko kanina, ang ang x-intercept ay yung zeros rin. So kung nahanap nyo na yung zeros, yun na rin yung x-intercept. Okay? So ayan. Pagkuha ng x-intercept, kunin yung numerator, equate sa 0, yun na siya agad. Ayan. So, A is -1. Ay, sorry. A is -1. A is 1. Ayan. A is 1, which means tatama ang graph natin at 1, 0. Okay. Y-intercept naman. Okay. So, y-intercept, so kunin natin yung buong function, t of x is equal to x minus 1 all over x minus 4. Substitute natin ang 0. Yung mga x's. So, 0 minus 1 all over 0 minus 4. Tanggalin lahat ng 0. -1 over -4. So, we have 1/4 for our t of 0, which means our b is 1/4. And our graph will meet the y-axis at 0, 1/4. Ayan. So, do you have any questions, class, regarding our intercepts? Yes,
No
Joseph.
question po.
May tanong lang po ko regarding po ba doon sa pagkadalawang positive negative po yung x-intercept pag galing po siya sa square root.
Yes. Okay, tama. Tama po yun. Kapag square root po, di ba nagdalawa kanina? Balik tayo. Nagdalawa kanina, di ba? Kasi nanggaling siya sa square root ng 4. Kaya positive, negative 2. Kaya dalawa. Pero pag wala,
Okay po, sir. Thanks.
pag wala, isa lang. Ayan. Ay, by the way, di ko kayo natanong. Kasi nakakuha ng dalawa, ng x and y-intercept. Paki-heart. Pag isa lang, either x-intercept or y-intercept, thumbs up. Pag wala, wag na mag-react. Okay lang. Sige, let's see. Okay, parang... Okay, pero dalawa lang ata yung nag-thumbs up. Tatlo. Anyway, ayan. Very good. Ibig sabihin maraming natuto. Ayan, may nag-heart. Okay, very good class. Okay. Okay. Ayan. Okay. Sige. Ngayon class, since you have already understood what are the intercepts, let's proceed to our new concept. To our new concept. To our next concept, which is the asymptote. Ay, nabasa nyo na. Ayan. Anyway, asymptote, ito yung isa mga hugot-hugot dati sa math, di ba? Yung parang yung pinagtagpo, malapit na sana, pero hindi tinaghana. Yan yon, asymptote yon. Yung malapit ka na sa katotohanan, yung kumbaga na-meet mo na yung crush mo, naging close na kayo and all, may fling-fling nang nangyayari, pero at the end of the day, hindi pala kayo magkakatuluyan. That is asymptote. Kasi asymptote is actually an imaginary line to which a graph gets closer and closer but never touching it. It means that would be the limit of our function. Kumbaga sa pre-calculus ninyo, if you already have your limits, wherein wala pa pala kayo doon, natawa ako bigla, wala pa pala kayo doon sa limits, ano siya class? Tawag dito, parang yung answer natin, palapit ng palapit doon sa answer na yon, pero hindi talaga siya papalapit ng papalapit doon. Nag-get your point ko? Walang gulo ni sir. I mean, yung point ko is parang padikit lang siya ng padikitan, pero at the end of the day, kapag nilagay na natin yung value na magpapa-answer doon, undefined ang answer. May mga ganong cases talaga, class. Okay, anyway, kaya nga siya asymptote kasi yung value for that specific x or y or variable is undefined. Ayan. Actually, class, in calculus or in higher algebra, we have 3 kinds of asymptote. But for rational functions, we are only about to discuss 2. Kasi ito yung madaling hanapin. So we have the vertical asymptote and we have also the horizontal asymptote. Okay? What is vertical asymptote? From the word itself, vertical. When we say vertical, vert. Ibig sabihin, patayo. The vertical line where the graph will never intersect to, but will get closer and closer to it lang. Okay? Kailan nangyayari yon? Kapag ang value ng x is undefined. When we substituted any number, and that certain number, kunwari may isang number doon, ang result niya is undefined, yon. Yung part na kung saan siya nag-undefined, doon po tayo magkakaroon ng asymptote. Yan. Vertical asymptote is computed by equating the denominator to 0. I mean, nag-aaway sa likod ko. Okay. So, equate lang po natin yung ating denominator to 0. Then, that will be our vertical asymptote. Pakitandaan na. Ayan. Madali lang naman yung vertical asymptote. Dito tayo magkakatalo. Horizontal asymptote. From the word itself, horizon, pahiga. The horizontal line wherein the graph will never intersect to. It happens when the value of y is undefined. O basically, ito yung mga answer na kung saan wala talaga siyang, ito yung mga numbers na hindi mo pwedeng makuha when we substituted value of x's or when we substituted our domain. Ayan. Can be computed by dividing each term by the variable with the highest degree and where a raised to x over, x raised to a over x raised to b is equal to 0 if a is less than b. Ayan. Sir, ano yan? Sige, mamaya na. Basta tandaan nyo lang muna yung vertical asymptote. Sige, let's proceed to our examples. Ayan, burahin ko muna to class kasi tamusta tayo dito sa intercepts. Ayan. Okay. So we have r of x is equal to 5x squared minus 20 over x plus 3. Same ruling lang din class, dapat siya ay simplified. Pero since this is already simplified, yan na siya as is. So hanapin muna natin si vertical asymptote. O, pag tamad kayo magsulat class sa inyong assessment, o pwedeng VA na lang. Alam ko na yan. Okay? So vertical asymptote natin will simply equating our denominator to 0. So x plus 3 is equal to 0. Simply equate that and simplify that. So x is equal to negative 3. Ayan na siya. Okay. Next tayo. Horizontal asymptote. Okay, paano kunin si horizontal asymptote? First class, kunin niyo muna yung variable. By the way, this is HA. Variable with the highest degree. Or yung tinatawag namin na tamaran sulat na VHD. Variable with the highest degree. O, tignan natin class yung function. 5x squared minus 20 all over x plus 3. What is the variable with the highest degree? Sige, ano yung degree class? Sige, Luis, ano yung variable with the highest degree?
5x squared.
Okay. So, tama yun, Luis. Pero hindi na natin isasama yung numerical coefficient. Okay lang. So, x squared lang siya. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, class, yung variable with the highest degree is yung variable na may pinakamalaking exponent. So, that would be x squared. Huwag nyo na kunin isama yung number. Okay lang. So, kunin nyo yung x squared. Kasi gagamitin natin mamaya. What is the variable with the highest degree? Yung variable lang with its exponent. Kung sino yung highest exponent doon, yun yung kukunin ninyo. Okay? Ayan. Ngayon, class, kopyahin yung function. R of x is equal to 5x squared minus 20 all over x plus 3. So, anong gagawin natin sa variable with the highest degree? Ito na. I-divide natin yung variable with the highest degree sa bawat term ng function. Pag sinabi kong bawat term, kada term talaga. So we have 5x squared over x squared minus 20 over x squared all over x squared minus 3 over x squared. Ayan. May sinabi akong ruling kanina. Kapag mas malaki yung exponent ng nasa baba, baliktad, sige, mali na lang. Kapag mas maliit ang exponent ng nasa baba, ibig sabihin 0 na yung value nun. Or sa madaling sabi class, kapag hindi natin makancel si x squared, ayan, magiging 0 yon. So ganito na lang yung shortcut natin class para common sa ating lahat. Kasi ito yung tinuro ko doon sa first 3 sections. Bilugan nyo class yung mga hindi natin makancel. Lahat kasi na may bilog na yan, 0 na yan mamaya. Okay? Yung na-cancel nyo class, o cancel nyo lang. O ano na yung natira? Dito na lang sa gilid niya. So we have 5 minus 0 all over 0 minus 0. So we have 5 over 0. Anong value niyan? Anong answer niyan? Yun yung value ng y na natin, class, by the way.
Undefined data, sir.
Okay, very good. That is undefined. Kapag undefined class, ang asymptotes or intercepts natin, x-intercept, y-intercept, vertical asymptote or horizontal asymptote, or kahit pag hindi tayo nakapag-compute ng kahit ano doon, yun po ay wala siya nun. Ibig sabihin, kung undefined po ang ating horizontal asymptote, ibig sabihin, we don't have horizontal asymptote. So, ang final answer dito, class, is not undefined. Instead, we have no horizontal asymptote. Ayan. Kasi wala eh. Wala tayong na-compute. So, wala siyang horizontal asymptote. Ayan. Sige, class. May question tayo sa asymptotes? Or any clarification? Okay. Nakuha yung variable with ito na lang.
Sir?
Isa-isahin ko na lang. Yes po. Sige, question.
Sir, di
Yes
ba po yun sa horizontal, apply po di ba yan kung gano'ng kalaki po di ba highest, pwede po x the power of 15, gano'n po di ba?
Yes po, pwede po. Kahit gaano po kahaba yung ating function and gaano po kataas ang ating variable with the highest degree, regardless kung gaano nga siya kahaba or kalaki ang exponent, yan pa rin po yung gagamitin natin.
Paano ko pong same po tapos multiple? Same lang rin di ba po?
Yes po.
Okay, thank you po, sir.
So, sige, magbigay na ako ng specific example ni MJ. Kunwari, lahat x squared, yung taas and baba, okay lang din. X squared pa rin. Basta highest degree. Kapag lahat magkakapareho, ibig sabihin, yun na agad yung highest degree. Ganun siya. Sige. Jane was raising her hand earlier. May tanong, Jane?
Ano po, po, sir. Possible po ba, sir, magkaroon ng no vertical asymptote or applicable lang po siya sa horizontal po?
Actually, possible. Lalo na kung complex si vertical asymptote. Kunwari, ano ba? Paano ka ba siya? Basta possible. Ayun, possible siya. Okay. Ayan, possible siya. Di lang ako makabigay ng example kasi nag-iisip ako eh. Pero possible. Actually, lahat possible. Kasi may mga cases din na wala tayong vertical, wala tayong x-intercept. Kasi possible yun na hindi tatama yung graph natin sa x-intercept or y-intercept. Ganon. So, possible siya. Ayan. Lahat possible sa math. Kaya nga may undefined eh. Kasi yung mga hindi pwede. Possible. Ayan. Di lang ma-describe into one number. Ayan. Sige. So, nakuha na po yung concept kung paano kunin. O, ayan. Sige, balikan ko. Nakuha na yung variable with the highest degree, di ba? Basta kada term yan, when we say term, yung 5x squared, one term yan, tapos siniwalay ng minus sign. Yan, dalawang term sila sa taas. Kada term, i-divide ng variable with the highest degree. Kapag hindi nyo na-cancel class yung x, pag di siya na-cancel, kung ano yung variable with the highest degree, 0 na agad yun. Kaya bilugan nyo. Okay? O, sige. O, malalaman natin yan later on kung nakuha. Yes, JP muna. Sige.
Sir, paano sir kung dalawa sir yung may hindi na pwede makancel sir? Ibig sabihin sir, i-divide mo pa siya sir sa
Yes,
baba.
yes po.
Okay po,
Basta
salamat.
lahat. Oo. Sige. Lahat. Okay. Sige. O, try tayo next example. Ay, sorry. Clear ko muna ha. O, na-try nyo na to kanina. Di ba na-simplified na to siya? Okay. O, sige. Find the vertical asymptote and the horizontal asymptote of s of x is equal to 3x squared x plus, 3 over 2x squared. Ano ba? 3 over 2x plus 3 all over 2x minus 4. Or naduduling na ako, oh my God. Ayan. Hanapin po yung vertical and horizontal asymptote. Siguro haba-haba ako kayo ng time. Sige, 235. Ay, hindi masyado na mahaba. Sige, 235. Para mahaba-haba. Okay. Sige. Vertical and horizontal asymptote ha. Okay, so timer starts now. Ayan. Para later on, malaman natin kung nakuha nyo or what, or kung saan tayo naguluhan. Okay? Sige, ayan. Ayan, lumagpas na tayo ng 1 minute. Ano ba yan? May mga bata kasi nagchat-chat. Nakakainis. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Ayan po. So, find the vertical asymptote. Ano yung vertical asymptote? Yeah, vertical asymptote. VA. Ayan. So, 2x minus 4. Denominator kasi, di ba, equate natin sa 0. So, we have 2x equals 4 divided by 2. Cancel. So, x is equal to 2. Ayan. Horizontal asymptote. Okay, kunin ang tawag dito, variable with the highest degree. The variable with the highest degree is what? Ano class?
X, sir.
X, sir.
X.
X
Very
po,
good.
sir.
X lang. Kasi walang namang ibang exponent, 'di ba, sir? Oh, 'yon, tama. So kunin natin 'yon. Tapos diretsuhin ko na class i-divide natin yung variable with the highest degree to each term of our function. So we have 3 over 2x over x plus 3 over x all over 2x over x minus 4 over x. So bilogan natin to, di natin makancel eh. So cancel. Ano yung natira? 3 over 2 over 2. Ano ang ginagawa, class? Kapag nagdi-divide tayo, ano nangyayari sa denominator?
Reciprocal, sir.
Reciprocate, sir.
Very good. Irreciprocal or irreciprocate. So magiging 1/2 and then the operation would become multiply.
Multiplication, sir.
Times, sir.
Ito times. Very good. So ano na yung answer? We have y tayo class kasi y yun siya. Y is equal to 3/4. So yan po ang ating horizontal asymptote. Okay? Sino nakakuha? Survey. O heart, thumbs up. Pag heart, parehong tama. Pag thumbs up, isa lang. May nag-thumbs up. Saan nagkamali? Sa horizontal, no? Tama?
Yes, sir.
Opo, sir.
Sige, saan part sa horizontal?
Yung reciprocal, sir.
3 over 2 over 2. Sige. O, alam niyo na ha? Sige. Okay. Pero very good pa rin class kasi at least alam niyo na, 'di ba? Nare-review naman eh. Hindi naman ako katulad iba teacher na very wrong. And kasi we learn from our mistakes. Ayan. Wag lang paulit-ulitin, iba na 'yun. 'Di ba? Okay. Sige, proceed na tayo class ha. Anyway, may question pala before we proceed.
None po, sir.
None, sir.
Okay, very good. Sige,
None,
wait.
sir.
Wala kayong question. Ba't ayaw niyo magtanong? Pwede naman. Pero sige, baka wala nga talagang tanong, 'di ba? Okay. Sige, proceed na tayo, class. Number 3 tayo. O, ayan. Eto, bigyan ko kayo, para ma-time conscious din kayo, class. Bigyan ko kayo ng, mabilis lang. Sige, 3 minutes. Okay? Anong oras na ba? Ayan, 2:40. Pa-end na rin class natin. Don't worry. Ayan. So, I'll be giving you 3 minutes. O, gamitin nyo na agad yung simplified version, yung t of x is equal to x minus 1 over x minus 4. Okay, 3 minutes. Find the vertical and the horizontal asymptote. Timer starts now. Ayan, I'm back, housemates. Pangkaba. Okay, sige. Ano to? Oh no. Sige. Game na tayo ha. Okay. Okay. Sige. Vertical asymptote, VA, x minus 4 equals 0. X is equal to 4. Ayan. Horizontal asymptote natin is
X squared.
yan, variable with the highest degree. Dito lang tayo, class, oh. Doon kayo sa nakuha sa taas. Pwede rin, pero mahaba. Pero pareho lang din ang answer, I believe. Yes, I believe. Okay, so, yeah, pareho na answer. Okay, variable with the highest degree natin is x. Ayan, pareho lang na answer, class, pero mas mahaba yung yun. Kaya nga dapat i-simplify eh. Ayan. So, t of x is equal to x minus 1 all over x minus 4. So, x over x minus x 1 minus over x, x over x minus 4 over x. So 0 na to. So we have 1 over 1, 1 ang ating y. Ayan. Bakit y? Kasi t of x, class. Di ba ang t of x, f of x, y din yun siya, di ba? So ayan. Ayan po siya, class. Okay. So yung mga nagkuha, class, ng variable with the highest degree na x squared, okay lang din. You will arrive at the same answer. Basta tama yung process. Okay? Sige. To show you kung ano yung purpose pala ng vertical asymptotes, nakalimutan ko pakita sa inyo kanina. Ito na lang. Wait lang. Okay. So, y is equal to x minus 1 over, oh no. X minus 1 over x minus 4. Ayan. Ano na ngayong asymptote natin? Y is equal to 4. X pala. X is equal to 4. And y is equal to 1. Pansinin nyo, class. Gawin kong red, Anong mapapansin nyo, class, dun sa graph natin?
Di
Diba?
sila sir magkadik.
Very good. Di nagdidikit talaga yung line doon sa ano. Even though it gets nearer and nearer to our asymptote, yung kulay black line na yan, pag zoom in pa natin ng zoom in, hindi talaga yan sila magmi-meet. Ayan. Taas baba yan, class. Pati yan dito sa taas. Ayan. Kaya importante talaga, class, ang ating asymptotes as well as our intercepts because it helps us to determine how we are going to graph our function. Ayan. Okay? Sige. I hope we are all clear with that. Ayan. By the way, di na ako magsasurvey, ha? Sige. Next na lang. Sige, last example kasi to, class. Hindi. Wag na pala. Time na pala. Oh my God. Mag-alas 3 na eh. Okay. Sige, class. Ganito na lang. Ang magiging challenge sa inyo dito, class, is on how you simplify the equation or the function. Kasi, class, madali talaga ang pag-solve. Medyo madali ang paghanap ng vertical asymptote, horizontal asymptote, intercepts, x and y intercepts, ayan. As long as you simplify the function. Ngayon, class, lagi ang paulit-ulit na dapat marunong kayo mag-manipulate ng function, mag-simplify ng function, ayan, kasi mag-cancel, mag-factor out, kasi that would be really helpful for you to answer your solution. Katulad dito, kasi kung di natin sinimplify ito, mahirapan kayo. X squared ang gagamitin niya, medyo mapapahaba pa, di ba? Though, medyo madali, kasi nga x squared lang naman. Paano kung malaki masyado? Di ba? Kaya you need to simplify talaga. Okay? Sige. Do you have any question, class?
Sir, may question po ako.
Yes po, Shaila.
Yung dun po sir sa learning activity sheets po, 'di ba po sir may zeros tsaka x-intercept? 'Di ba po sir same lang po sila?
Yes po.
Sir, mag-separate pa rin po ba yung answer nila or the same na po?
Actually, pwede namang same na lang din.
Okay po, sir. Thank you
Okay.
po.
Sige, kunwari, kunwari, di ba A, nag-zeros. Ano yung nakuha mong zero? Kunwari, ito nga, kunwari, 1. 1 na nakuha mong 0. Tapos sa B, kahit ang ilagay mo na lang doon is, A is equal to 1. Kasi yun yung zero mo. Ganon. Tapos, kahit class, kapag nag-intercepts kayo, wag niyo lagyan ng coordinate pair. Wag niyo lagyan ng coordinates. Wag niyo lagyan ng ordered pair. Okay lang, kahit wala. Kasi ang hinahanap lang naman is intercepts, not really the coordinate wherein the graph intersects with our axis. Okay? So, yun po.
Thank you po, sir.
Okay. Other concerns? Okay. I believe dumating, wait lang, check ko na lang. Wala talaga si ano eh. Wala ba si Angela din? Ay, Angela ba pangalan? Alaysa pala, sorry. Alaysa.
Sir, si ano po pala, si Alyssa daw po, hindi po siya naka-attend kasi wala daw pong signal sa kanila po.
Okay. Sige.
Nadi-disconnect daw po siya.
Okay, noted. Okay. Do you have other, sige, thank you, Alex. Other concerns, class? Wala?
Sir,
Yes,
Sir.
MJ.
class 2 po, di ba?
Po?
Yung ano to, modular po. Class 2, di ba po ito? Class 2.
Sorry, MJ, di ko magets. What do you mean?
Anong pangalan ng ito? Yung topic po, lesson.
Okay. Graphing rational function.
Salamat, sir.
Okay. Sige po. Pero under graphing rational function, that would be under intercepts and asymptotes nga. Naka-general lang kasi siya. Sige. Okay. Other concerns, class, before we end our meeting for today? Ay, sige. Sakto. May sabihin kasi ako. Class, when we have our scheduled in general mathematics, you try to maximize our time, especially kayo, class, kasi hapon kayo. Yung morning kasi, usually, mas sila ngayong bitin kasi nga minsan mga 9 sila nagigising, and so yung kasi yung time natin talaga supposedly is 4 hours. So from 8 to 12, yung mga morning schedule, dapat by 8 a.m. kung mga alas 10 pa or 9 pa pumapasok yung teachers ninyo, doon po kayo mag-conduct ng advanced reading or somehow you do your task na before your teacher starts, and so ganon. And then kung may time pa na natitira yung teacher ninyo, you utilize that siguro to rest somehow, pero try to maximize your time. So sa atin naman sa Gen Math, since ang schedule natin is 1 to 5, ayan, and nagkaklase ako mga hanggang alas 3 lang usually, yung 2 hours na natitira class, pwede yung gamitin na pangsagot ng last ninyo, or ng assessment ninyo. Yun. Pwede namang gabi na or pwede namang kahit susunod na, pero just to maximize your time. O ngayon, dahil may 2 hours pa kayo class and you think na may data na rin naman kayong extra for YouTube, or you can watch the video that we have sa mga previous lesson natin. Or yung sa lesson na pinapanood ko sa inyo last time kung di niyo pa napanood. Yun lang naman. That's number 1. Number 2, class, it came to my attention na not in your section naman, but I guess sana wala sa inyo yon, na there is one student who, di ko alam kung nakarating sa inyo to, who accidentally miss-send or accidentally send the screenshot of the Google Forms into their section GC, wherein ma'am at the teacher, wait lang, wherein the teacher actually notify us that yun nga, this one student was sending the quiz in a certain subject doon sa kanyang GC. Eh di nahuli ng teacher kasi nandun yung teacher. Ngayong class, that is actually cheating. And you know what is the consequence, di ba? I also told you I also told you not to do so, di ba? Kasi nga, even though we're at home, and even though teachers were not seeing you at home, baka ang mangyari dyan, because of that incident, di ba? Ang gagawin kapag every time na may quiz, ibibigay sa inyo yung quiz sa schedule, tapos naka-open cam kayong lahat. And I know, hindi naman nyo gusto yun, di ba? Mas okay nyo yung ngayon, yung pa-assignment lang yung dating. 'Di ba? So, ayan, may warning na. Huwag yung antayin class na mangyari ulit yung ano. I mean, hindi naman sa section nyo yon, pero just in case na it happens. Ayan. Actually, nagkaka-idea na ako kasi some of you, I'm not sure kung dito yung sa section niyo and sa section niyo or sa iba, they conduct parang group study and so. Baka kasi ang ginagawa doon ng iba, sabay-sabay nagagawa ng assignment. At at the end of the day, kahit na hindi natin sadyain, pare-pareho kayo na answer. Like the way you kasi may mga parts dun syempre na words naman yung answer, di ba? Sa math, di ko yun mapapansin kasi uniform ang answer ng math. Pero syempre, mahalata ko yan at mahalata ko yan. Sinasabi ko lang class kasi nga syempre, parang sa panahon kasi ngayon, I know that we should prioritize our mental health pero not to the point that we do something bad. I mean, we do something wrong just to cope up with our studies. I mean, we teachers also here to help you din, 'di ba? So if kaya nga I keep on asking you din if nakuha ba or hindi kasi every time na di pala nakuha, even though kaya nga sabi ko walang mahihiya, 'di ba? Kasi we cannot proceed to a certain topic without you mastering the previous topic or the prior topic. So yun. Yun lang naman. Wala lang. Nasad lang ako kasi parang di naman siya nangyari last year sa amin. Tapos parang ngayon lang. Wherein nakakahalata din naman kami dati. Like may mga dummy account na nag-quiz. Pero syempre matalino na mga teacher, hindi namin nire-release yung score agad. Lalo na pag ako yung nagpa-quiz. Eh, sorry. Sa math kasi walang quiz. Sa validating pa siguro. Yun. Anyway, yun lang. Ayoko magpangat yung yung mood natin na ang pangit ng ambience ang paenda ng klase. Pero sige lang, it's not, what's this? It's not pagalit. It's more of reminders lang na even though na yun nga, na we all strive to have good grades, pero we teachers are considerate enough din naman. But in that case, instead na mapataas ba grade nyo, parang lalo nyo lang nire-risk yung sarili nyo na get lower grades. 'Di ba? Namarkahan na yung section. So talagang wala nang halos bonus points nung kay teacher na yun for sure. So wag niyo antayin klase sa section yung mangyari. Kaya reminders lang din. Okay? So yun po. Do you have any sige. If you have other concerns class, feel free to message me na lang privately or to our GC. I encourage you to message in our GC kasi Rutherford ba yun? Parang tahimik kasing Rutherford. Nakakainis kayo. Charot. Kasi nagtawa-tawanan na kami ng Dalton sa kanang Einstein sa GC eh. Pero ayan, sige, baka next time. Okay? So if there are no more concerns, I think that's all for today. See you next week. Goodbye, class. Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.